Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green, welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. I did remember I have some more moons to do, so I'm going to take care of those. We can go gambling, which is always important. So, the Tostarena slots. Play some sluts, the Tostarena game that's winning worldwide fame. It's 10 coins to play, what do you say? We've found the skeleton form of Gruntilda, like the other skeleton form, not the big skeleton form with the big bones. A power moon can be won. Try it, it's fun. Let's play, that's what I'm doing. Yay, slots away. Now, if I get this right... Yep, you can do it like that. Sand Kingdom slots. Remember, kids, gambling is good for you. Jeez, I've nearly got 60 moons here. So, I do need to go and find the Jaxie. And there is... No, that's a telephone pole. Ah, yes, we are decked out, as I mentioned, in my terrible used car salesman suit. Ride, Jaxie! So, if we head up to the northern reaches, which I haven't really been through, then we can actually get another power moon. We do, at some point, need to find a painting, which... Aha! I can see something on the other side of this picture. Well, Mario's heading on into a painting. Okay, so this must be what happened when he did go through the paintings in Super Mario 64. He's kind of gone through hyperspace. Now, do you remember how I mentioned that there are certain far-off islands? Cappy has asked, where are we? So, isolated rooftop. If we bring up our map, you will see we are in New Donk City, the city that never leaps. Population. Oh. Cool, you get a whole lot of different information. Population, crowded. Size, redonkulous. Locals, new donkers. Currency, portrait stamped. Industry, information, ads. Temperature, average 81 degrees Fahrenheit. What exactly is that? I suppose that hopefully that's its summer temperature, because if that's its winter temperature, I'm checking out. Okay, the skyscrapers of New Donk City are most people's first association with the city, but even among those, New Donk City Hall stands out as the very symbol of this great city. So don't miss it. Who knows, you might even run into world-renowned Mayor Pauline. A million coin view. If you've come to New Donk City, you owe it to yourself to see it at night. The best viewing spot is the landmark New Donk City Hall, but sadly the interior is closed for construction, so you'll have to aim for one of the neighbouring buildings. If it's festival season, you'll have a chance at a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but the timing is a bit irregular, so be sure to check the schedule beforehand. Rightio, Crazy Cap flagship store. There's probably only one brand that the entire world knows, and that's Crazy Cap. Their original flagship store is right here in New Donk City. The unique storefront is converted from an old theatre. Theatre space is no longer much in demand with so many street performers in the city. Always be constructing, always beezing and doozing, never cheesing and choosing. New donkers are used to construction and new developments. There's always work being done below ground, on rooftops and inside buildings, so power lines never get taken down, they run throughout town. Unaccustomed travellers should watch out for the cranes, girders and manholes scattered everywhere. Scooting across town. These motor scooters may look old-fashioned, but they pack a punch and are perfect for tooling around the... Tooling around the city. Be sure to try one out. 3 keys to the kingdom. Appreciate the constant power moon-based progress and development. Visit those welcoming souls who just leave their doors wide open and go through their houses for change. Participate in the citywide festival if you can. Schedule subject to change. Not necessarily pocket change, but... Secret path to New Donk City. So, we can't access the rest of New Donk from here. But this is our first glimpse at the Metro Kingdom. We can travel back through hyperspace and head back to the Sand Kingdom. Let's take a look at the map here. Well, our Jaxie is parked very nicely. Okay, Toast Arena. Gateway to the stark beauty of the desert. Population, middling, size expansive. Locals, Tostarinans, Moais. Currency, pyramid-shaped. Industry, tourism, precious stones. Temperature, average, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, that pretty much sounds like Australia. This is hot. 104 degrees Fahrenheit is about 41 Celsius, so it burns. Tostarenan Tourism, a small town that serves as the hub for tourists planning to visit the inverted pyramid. The colourful buildings and cheerful people provide a warm welcome for visitors. They're happy to provide direction, so don't hesitate to say hello. They are fantastic. The locals here are brilliant. The Moais love their shades. They'll run if chased, but they're a proud people who have long inhabited these ruins. Please be polite. Thank you. Respect local knowledge. Respect indigenous cultures. Head north from town and you'll be greeted by ancient ruins that dot the expansive desert. Though many have become conflict regions patrolled by bullet bills, their status as important heritage sites is undeniable. Your eye will be drawn to the large stone tower at the heart of the ruins. What is this, Terminator? Due to extensive hollowing underground, quicksand has become prevalent in this area, so watch out. The true can't miss of this region, the inverted pyramid may look unstable, but rest assured it never topples and has thrilled tourists for years. It is said that a legendary artifact called the Binding Band lies within, and the upside down pyramid symbolises how those joined by it will never part even if the world turns upside down. Jaxie. Let's have a look at the curious local transport method known as the Jaxie. Just hop on the back of one, and as you might guess from their appearance, you'll be in for a wild but completely reliable ride. Make good use of them and you'll be exploring this unforgiving desert in comfort and style. Payment required in advance. Living heart of the desert. Here's a spot to moisten your dried and withered heart with greenery and water to make you forget you're in the desert. The fish and birds are plentiful and well worth a visit. So beautiful you'll think you're at a resort. Enjoy the small but lively desert village and its charming inhabitants. Wonder at the inverted pyramid and its upside-down magic. Watch for the gem iconography carved in relief on the ruins. Alright, let's ride! Sharp turn, and away we go to the northern reaches. I nearly went in the hole. So there should be a cactus we can crash into somewhere. I think that's it. There we go. One cactus. Among the 5 cactuses. I believe cacti should be the correct term. Now, we might be able to get out to another moon, and then I promise we're going. We have seen enough sand to last a lifetime. I'm sure we've all seen enough sand. Okay. Oh, that was a good catch. Is it only... Okay, so it's on that pillar, but that might be after we get the moon rock. Well, I suppose we can come back later. Wrong button. Alright, let's finally go to the Odyssey. We have collected a lot of moons. There is no specific amount you need to beat the game. Alright, now we get a very long cutscene of me filling up the Odyssey with all the moons I collected. And we've added more power to the sail. The Odyssey has powered up because I spent ages mucking around. Alright, punch it, Chewie. Where are we going? Uh-oh, we've hit a proverbial fork in the road. Which kingdom do you think Bowser went to? Lake Kingdom or Wooded Kingdom? I'm going to the Lake Kingdom. I'm going to make you wait for the music just a little bit. Lake Kingdom, a splendid idea. Alright, we're taking off. Onwards and upwards. Away we go. With what? whatever we come up with, and there'll be more stuff to do with the action guide, I bet. And a bit of an explanation about the Lake Kingdom, which is based on Greek architecture, but its native inhabitants are the Loch Ladies. He kidnapped Tiara, and now with this binding band, he's got a wedding ring. Is he going to steal a whole wedding? Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Travel tip, homing cap throw. After throwing your cap, shake the Joy-Con again to perform a homing cap throw. Your cap will fly towards the nearest target you can see. It's super handy when your aim is a little off. Well, there it is. Next, let's read up on the Lake Kingdom. It says they're known for their fashion. Oh, there's a famous wedding gown here called the Loch Lady dress. That's something that just kind of amuses me because it makes me imagine them speaking in Scottish accents. Or even better, speaking Greek in Scottish accents, which I think would be funny. So, here we are in the Lake Kingdom, ready to sell people some questionable cars in my tacky suit. Brutals over the lake. The Brutals, they're here too! Alright, so we need 8 more moons. And we have coins shaped like fish scales / teardrops. Oh, by the way, I missed it, didn't I? There we go! First moon on the lake shore. Interestingly, when the movie On the Beach was being filmed, there were rumours that Ava Gardner said of Melbourne that you couldn't pick a better place to film a movie about the end of the world. I mean, it's ultimately not true. She actually didn't say anything of the sort and it was just made up. But I would definitely dispute the fact, at least the claim, that if you wanted to film a movie about the end of the world, Melbourne would be a good spot. There are other places in Australia you could mention. I'm pretty sure. You can insert the one you hate the most, but if it is Melbourne, if you come from Sydney, then we'll go with that. My goodness, that monster's minions just stomped in here uninvited. And they stole our kingdom's finest Loch Lady dress. It's a tragedy. Well, let's actually have a look at the map. So, Lake Lamode. The town both in and on the lake. Population, middling, size limited, locals, Loch Ladies. Currency, scale-shaped. Industry, clothing design. Temperature, average 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Window shopping. Considered the most luxurious garment this kingdom has to offer, the Loch Lady dress is displayed in the show window of the Water Plaza. Of all the garments created by the Loch Ladies, only the very best and most beautiful is selected for this great honour. It's a national treasure. It's said that wearing this dress brings eternal happiness, so naturally every bride yearns for it. Sadly, this lovely one-of-a-kind item is not for sale. The Domed Water Plaza. Lake Lamode, the land of fashion. The underwater water plaza is protected by a glass dome, but don't worry, there's air inside to breathe. When you look up at the lake from within the plaza, you can see Dory swimming amid the stunning scenery. Loch Ladies are exceedingly flexible, but they also possess a deep strength. Many have become accomplished designers, and this balance may be their secret. So it is a smaller place. Zippers of mystery. Fitting for a kingdom famous for its fashion, you can find zipper art all over the place here. Zippers can be securely fastened, as well as opened and closed freely, so perhaps they have a deeper meaning. That said, this particular zipper is more than decoration. It actually works, so stop by and give it a try. Dory the Aquatic Buddy. This gentle creature spends its days swimming in Lake Lamode. If you're confident in your abilities, swimming alongside it might make for some wonderful memories. Although able to live in any aquatic environment, some have heard Dory complain that the lake is too small. Keep an eye out for Dory-themed souvenirs, which tourists just love. Once a spot for designers to relax and even dye cloth, this soaking pool has a rich history. Since most activity centres around the lake town, this is now a well-known fishing hole. There's even a deep end. 3 keys to the kingdom: visit the Water Plaza, especially if you enjoy breathing air, swim with the local Dory for an unforgettable experience, admire the gown that qualifies as a national treasure. Alright. Let's get swimming. and chase down our notes. There we go. Just a simple little melody, if you can even call it a melody, and we get another moon. Taking notes, dive and swim. Up we go. The way in is right behind them. Ooh, money. Very handy. So we can sneak into the water plaza that way by going through the underground tunnel. But if you want to, we can miss. At least it was a stylish miss. And we can unzip more things. And what do we find here? Ah, coins. Hopefully I'm able to find all the coins in one go like I did last time, but we might not. So, you are going to find quite a few aquatic adversaries, which will help us navigate the areas. It's worth giving it a go and just trying to swim with the help of a Cheep Cheep, because otherwise you'll be coming up for air quite a bit. We've broken the stairs to the water plaza. There's another zipper down there. Thankfully, it is pretty easy to swim. It's not too hard, and this is sort of get used to swimming, really. There's usually a level that's like get used to swimming in a whole range of games. At least where swimming is required. I mean, Treasure Trove Cove is kind of like that in Banjo-Kazooie, and you can sort of see just how everything looks like material, I've just realised. Alrighty, there's our moon rock. And now, if we go back here... Wait. Alrighty. So you can see that's where the stairs would be. Now, if I get this right, I might be able to. Not quite. I probably should have just gone for the dive, in all fairness. I do want to prove a point. No, needed to cut it a little finer, but I do believe you can just make your way through by jumping and doing some fancy maneuverability. But I believe we also need purple coins that are hidden in the underwater passage. So let's get our zipper and move around. Nothing we can do there. Swim on through and head into the underwater passage with lots of spikes. Oh gee, no, I'm actually going to wind up swimming right into those spikes. I will not watch out for those spikes. I feel like impaling myself. I love pain. I love being injured. Remember, I am trapped in the human body, which is a malfunctioning wreck that will randomly hurt itself because it's bored or there's a Y in the day. Now, somewhere back somewhere else. Might need a fish. Okay. There's a lot of kelp. We cannot construct a series of breathing apparatus out of this kelp, unfortunately. It's quite dangerous. Okay, so that's the way out. There's got to be something this way past our weird, constantly respawning seaweed. Which is, interestingly, why the sand was wet. Because the seaweed. Aha! Okay, so that must be a power moon. Yep. Treasure in the spiky waterway. Well, I wonder how on earth Mario winds up swimming in that suit. I thought you got a Cheep Cheep for this. But then again, I suppose it is like the introductory swimming bit. Oh, avoid the kelp. don't want to get hurt if I can help it. Let's capture it cheap and get swimming. And we can actually... Oh. Fish never have to worry about air. Yeah, but there's a lot of other things we do have to worry about. Cheap crossing. But we can beat up other cheaps. Alright, where do we want to go? We need to go down and we need to look for more moon shards as a cheap because that will, of course, get us another moon. They are all down here somewhere. Dory's got a moon on its back. But yeah, much easier to navigate the area as a cheap. Oh, there was a moon shard in here. Go, disco fish. Spin. Bust those funky moves. Okay. Where else are we? Oh, moon shard down there. So yeah, cheaps appear quite a bit in the water-based levels. You'll be using them a fair bit, in all honesty. There's another one. So this is a good opportunity to get used to everything. Oh, Dory has gone underwater. Dory back rider. So yeah, once again, we can probably do everything and not have to worry about all of the story mode, but I do want to swim around as a fish for a little bit longer and maybe pick up a few coins and things. Where is that last one? Oh wait, there it is. So I can't be a fish for too much. What else can I do as a fish? There is something else I can do. Yes. Well, let's get the moon shard first. Dive. Oh, we can. Okay, that worked. This is working really well. I mean, I'm making the fish suffocate, but... Oh well, sink. And we get our moon. Now, I do need the cheap for that really big shaft down there. Because we have to swim a very long way down. You can go down here as Mario. Ah, good thinking. No air needed. But it's going to take a long time. So we just dive straight down. Presumably we do not have to worry about air pressure at all. Because this is a video game. There aren't any coins down here, are there? No purple coins? Yeah, we don't even have to worry about water pressure. Captain Toad somehow got down here. Probably his backpack. Swimming with this backpack is tough! I don't even know how I made it here. Oh, but I discovered this power moon here. You can have it. Let's go swimming, Captain Toad. It's so quiet here. I wonder how we'll get home. This way. Excuse me. So really, we're not actually too far off being able to leave the kingdom if we wanted to, and we haven't even done any of the story stuff. Which is kind of the beauty of this stuff, really. We've still got a bit of time on the recording, really. Oh, that's where it is. Ah, you found me? Very clever. You can have this as a reward. Our secret little room. I mean, we could go if we wanted to. So we'll keep that a little secret. I mean, I like stuffing around. Ooh, treasure trove. Very nice indeed. What else are we going to find? I do want to get more purple coins. There's a cat Peach. And there's a little water elevator. Very stylish. I mean, I am eventually going to have to buy the appropriate outfit for the area, which is swimming gear. But Crazy Cap is right here. We've got most of our warps set up too. I mean... So this is where the dress was displayed. There was a lovely Lock Lady dress in this display window. But that monster came and stole it. He stole our kingdom's greatest treasure. It is pretty rotten of him. So, what are we going to get? They look a bit stupid with the hats on. They are not fashionable at all. Welcome, traveller. So, we have some new products in. We can buy this. And we get more terrible outfits. Shopping in Lake Lamode and... So, fashionable cap, an upscale upgrade to an upstanding hero's upper half. Okay. Sorry, I did skip that. Fashionable outfit. I'm not clashing, you're clashing! This was the one. We've got our boxes. Oh. Rightio. So we can't buy anything else there. But we do need to go to this one to buy the swim goggles, which makes for a very interesting look. Change now. Swimwear. The floaty ring does not actually float, it's just an accent on the outfit. That's not helpful. Lake Kingdom sticker, inspired by the Lock Lady dress. We will buy that and we'll find the rest of the purple coins as we go along. And behold! So, here's something interesting. You see the goggles? Yeah, that doesn't quite look right, does it? Cappy is still the goggles. So, now that we've got our scuba gear and we look slightly ridiculous, we can run over this way. If you travel all the way to the Lake Kingdom, you should dress for the occasion. To get into the Lock Lady dress window, you'll have to dress like a swimmer. Traveller, you look ready to swim. Please go inside. You know what? Bowser probably stole the dress by wearing some swimming outfits. Wound up dressing up like Michael Clemory and Thorpe. Hey, look at me! I'm the dress! Isn't the Mario a lot more fashionable? Aren't I really stylish with my possessed swim goggles? Yahoo! I can't really do Mario's voice that well. I mean, it probably because I tend to have a slightly deeper... I feel underdressed. When it comes to putting on voices, I tend to find it a bit easier to go with the deeper registers, so it's a little bit easier for me, for example, to do something like, "You pick Wario!" Then, "It's a me, Mario!" Oh well. Now, I'm going back to get into my terrible suit. Or... hang on. They did add a... didn't they add a random option or something? I'm not sure where they... ah, rightio, the random option. Great, it's the boxer shorts. So this will change every time you die. So here I am, running around in a hat and boxer shorts. Oh well, I spent 1,000 coins for the boxer shorts, I might as well use them. So let's unzip this. Not my boxer shorts, preferably. What's in here? Well, let's quickly find out. Lots of zippers. Might have to zip through this one. Are there any purple coins? Doesn't look like it. But we do have to be pretty careful. We're going to undo a lot of zippers. Shift around between two areas now. Now, there's always a second. Aha. I knew there was going to be something else that we could wind up unzipping to find secrets. So that falls this way, and then we hit that, we zip and rip and fall into the abyss. Super secret zipper, that sounds questionable. Okay, get the camera. So, that was pretty... oh! I nearly fell off the edge because of my own arrogance there. So, what I demonstrated was the homing cap throw. Alright, we're going to get that. There's a stash of coins. And basically, we need to keep unzipping things so that we can set up for getting the key. Oh. Wait a moment. Let's just do the evil thing here. So we power through them with the zipper, and it's just a run back to the start of the area, making sure I don't fall off and don't do anything silly. I have tried to jump my way over and missed things and fallen to my doom. So, grab a few coins, grab our moon, and that does it for this. Unzip the chasm. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!